Against the large failures of the Ukrainian armed forces near Kharkov, the Kiev regime is seeking to vent its anger and take revenge on the civilian population of Russia by subjecting it to shelling from various types of NATO weapons. At the same time, Western countries, literally without noticing the terrorist activities of their Ukrainian subjects, are publicly encouraging them to launch strikes against Russian regions. On 26 May, the Swedish defense minister spoke of this so-called right of the Ukrainian armed forces. On May 28 in Brussels, NATO Secretary-General Stoltenberg, at a joint meeting with EU defense ministers, called on European capitals to lift all restrictions on Kiev's use of Western weapons. As a matter of fact, the very weapons that have been supplied to the Kiev regime for some time now speak about the true plans and goals of the collective West. The point is that they are not intended, as everyone understands perfectly well, for defensive purposes. The radius of impact, the technical characteristics of these weapons, which fall into the hands of the extremist Kiev regime, testify exactly to what NATO capitals have now openly begun to say about encouraging Zelensky and the Ukrainian armed forces to strike civilian infrastructure on the territory of our country. And as a matter of fact, on the 28th of May in Berlin at a meeting with German Chancellor Scholz, French President Macron with a geographical map of the Russian-Ukrainian border area, showing and proving that, direct quote from Macron, it is necessary to allow, as Macron said, Ukraine to strike facilities on Russian territory, end quote. And what about Washington? The US publicly, ostensibly disagreeing with the use of US missiles on Russia, has actually given the go-ahead for their use. This is evidenced, again, by what I said, the regular attacks on Crimea with ATACMS missiles. I'll remind you, one such attack was carried out on the 24th of May. The response of the Russian armed forces to such actions follows each time, and it will continue to do so. These responses are proportionate. Russia's security will be ensured, including, as the President of the Russian Federation said on 28 May, through the creation of a sanitary zone in Ukraine.
Президент Российской Федерации за счет создания санитарной зоны на Украине.